Hi, I'm Dane Shota, certified arborist. I graduated at Cal Poly Pomona in horticulture. I'm here with Mike Garcia, Enviroscapes, and I'm showing him different ways of actually getting your plants and the environment into going organic and saving water. Here we have a soil probe. It's 3-foot soil probe, and this is the deepest that we can get it. So compaction is your most common limiting factor in urban soils. If you can't decompact the soil, we're going to have problems. We have toxic salts. Sometimes we have inversion layers, 2 different types of soils, where you have some salts, high toxic salts that build up in the middle. So this is a planter bed, raised planter. As you can hear, we've got some compaction right at the bottom. Can't go down any farther. The thing with us going organic is that organic fertilizers need beneficial microbes to break down the organic matter into an inorganic matter that plants can use. NH4, NO2, NO3, and that's usually into what chemical fertilizers have, which actually break down and kill beneficial microbes because they're too harsh. So Rodale, the founder of Organic Gardening magazine, saw the relationship between harsh chemical fertilizers killing the life in our soils back in the mid-1930s. He believed in healthy soils equals healthy plants equals healthy animals equals healthy people. So on vegetable gardening, we have tests that showed that we have the same amount of nutrients in synthetically grown and organically grown vegetables, except that the organically grown vegetables has less pesticides, so people see value in that. Now there's a new test where we have organically grown vegetables in healthy soil with beneficial microbes, where we can see more nutrients in those vegetables. So why people are growing vegetables at their own house, they're actually wanting to get healthy by getting no pesticides and actually getting more nutrients inside the vegetables. And this is the way that we're going to be doing it. This is Garden Max. This Garden Max is a soil treatment. And this decompacts the soil. It leaches out your toxic salts. It brings your pH to neutral for most soils 1 to 3 years. You add this right on the top surface. There's no tilling. There's no digging. Also, we have 10 different types of beneficial bacteria and 10 different types of mycorrhizae, beneficial fungus. We have a QR code on here, the American flag. It's in Spanish and English. This is registered as a fertilizer. We have nutrients in this for 6 months. And it's registered as a fertilizer to be able to make the claim that it has nutrients in this for 6 months. Otherwise, it's an amendment. So this has a 2% or more organic matter to have a healthy soil food web. So this is your Turf Max. This is for turf. And this is Garden Max for everything else. 6 months after we put the Turf Max and Garden Max down, then we put the ProGrow 365. This is your 1-year organic fertilizer. Has more than 10 times the amount of microbiology than anything that you see in your nursery. Why is that so important? Is because of quorum sensing. Quorum sensing is the ability that the beneficial microbes are actually able to interact with each other and help fight plant pathogens. So the problem with having beneficial microbes is just that you need to have all your variables to be covered, or else beneficial microbes will not live. Beneficial microbes, for number 1, is to leach out the toxic salts and then decompact your soil. Number 1. Number 2 is you need to get your pH right, or else your beneficial microbes will not live. We can get this pH to, for most soils, 1 to 3 years in the pH of neutral, 7. And then we regulate the elements. But if you can't regulate your heavy metals, then your beneficial microbes will not live. That's why we put down fungicides and bactericides that has heavy metals. The problem with that is that you toxify the soil for life. Now by being able to move the heavy metals, you're able to detoxify your soil. And now it could be a micronutrient like it should be, or just not be toxic to the plant or your beneficial microbes.